Now we move on to an introduction of Net Leaders and how its community builds growth within the ecosystem. Director John Pretto has flown in from Las Vegas to be with us today, and he'll explain the global growth power behind incentivized marketing.
James, where's Mateusz?
Oh, London, hello. I was watching some of the presentations back there. I didn't see anybody smiling as they panned across.
Mateusz, come on, you're on. Mateusz.
You're on live, Paul. So my speech teacher in high school told me to go across the stage, but this would be like James running a 5K for me to go there and back. So I'll stick around this center. I'm going to be very brief. I have no presentation, and I have no notes. And so I will be very short. I am the managing director of Net Leaders. That's the community. As Michael and Mateusz traveled the world early in our research, Terry said about 100 days ago we started this process, and we knew this day was going to come. So it's very exciting for us to share it with all of you guys. Thank you very much. So we instantly knew to build a coin is like building a country. And I'm a technology background. I was mining Bitcoin in 2010, had no idea what I was doing, but I have long history in the digital asset world. And so most of the coins out there today are usually two kids living in their parents' basement. They download the code, open source, they change a couple of lines, and they create new coin with no idea of building a community, marketing, branding, etc. Talk about marketing and branding. James Elston. I thought I was watching Hamlet over here with this guy. Fantastic, James. So in order to be successful, this has taken a lot of work to build a community. We've got an amazing incentivized marketing community. A lot of them are here today. Thank you guys for coming from all over the world. They have fueled the growth monumentally to get us where we're at today. And we just started, guys. Sales year over year, month over month is increasing significantly. And so hats off to you guys for making that happen. This fuels the whole growth of the ecosystem because as the community grows, it attracts vendors and other participants that want to market to the community. And you're going to start to see that here on the stage. And so the ecosystem grows and it starts feeding back on itself in a loop. And then it continues to grow. And then managing that growth with the DOSCoin board, as you just heard from Anna Heike. Brilliant, brilliant people. We had a dinner on Thursday night, or Wednesday night, I can't remember, I've been here all week. And we had a table of 30 people. Well, that same table 6 months ago was probably less than a third of that. And the amazing amount of people that I get to meet and journey around the world and are being attracted to the system is amazing. And so I just wanted to give you that brief overview of how this thing is built. And to get a better glimpse of this, it is my pleasure to introduce two of the leaders of our community, Mr. Paul McCarthy and Mateusz Guzda. Guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, London. Welcome, my friends and the community of DOSCoin. About 19 months ago, myself and Paul, we analyzed the vision of Michael about DOSCoin, about Net Leaders, and where we want to go. We sit down, we make the decision that we're going to grow the community of DOSCoin. What was very important when we sit down, we have to bring some factors, something that we're going to build the community on. The most important, as DOSCoin is a currency of trust, we want to build the community of trust also, so we can trust each other. Also, what was very important, that we can build the business strong and share the news about Dascoin, about net leaders. What was very important is education. Because without education, maybe we'll have today maybe 100 people. But because myself and Paul, we learn about the vision, we share with our friends also share with their friends. We've got a lot of people around the world today with almost 160 countries around the world. Because we educate each other, we've got very good knowledge about Dascoin, and we know the vision where we're going. That's why in the community of Dascoin, there is no panic. Nobody panic when the price goes a little bit down or a little bit up. No, there is nobody panicking, nobody selling quick, because everybody trusts the vision of this business. Also, what is very important in our community is help, that we're helping each other. This is point, I think, number one. I can see people from around the world, from different countries, and people from Poland, from my country, helping each other on Skype, on Zoom, every single day. So this is something, the base that we build this community. We've got, I think, about 30,000 people, more than 100,000 licenses sold. And this is also and very important for me because of you. I've got a lot of respect for you because you help to grow the community. And this is only the beginning. We're just going to some exchanges today, but not only to few today, okay? Because within the next days, we'll have another exchange, another exchange, another exchange, and people know about it that we're only starting. It's only beginning of the business. So I want thank you for everybody, to building the community, to helping each other, to trust each other, and to educate each other. So let me pass to Paul. Thank you.
So it's a great honor to be here. It's been an amazing day so far to see some amazing speakers up here, and also to meet some amazing people all over the world. Every event that we do amazes me every time. It's been a dream of mine for over 10 years to be at this arena, and dreams come true. People have asked me, and people have asked out in this community, why did net leaders choose incentivized marketing? I worked for a company called Coca-Cola for 15 years. When I arrived on the doorsteps of Coca-Cola after just leaving school, I was ambitious. I was hungry. I wanted to succeed. But when I joined Coca-Cola, which is an amazing company, the #1 drinks brand in the world, I started off sorting bottles. Eventually, I got inside the store. Eventually, which is the highest I could go, was to drive a truck. But I had bigger ambitions. But with the model that was laid out to me, in most traditional companies, I could not get to that level. And that got me thinking. I said, there have to be more to this. I go, if I work hard, if I have some great ambition, why don't I get the chance I deserve? And when I started working online over 10 years ago, and when I saw the model of incentivized marketing, when I looked like people like Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, one of the leading business coaches in the world, and what they had to say about incentivized marketing, I fell in love. I said, no matter what happens, this industry is for me. Because with incentivized marketing, it rewards the people. We have people in this audience today who've just joined Net Leaders. They have a goal. They have a vision. And with incentivized marketing, they can go to a higher level than anybody in the company. There is no boss. You have no bosses. Everybody is an advocate or a customer. Everybody is their own boss. And with incentivized marketing, it's up to you how you succeed. If you put in a small bit of work, you get a small reward. If you put in a lot of work, you get a big reward. So this is one of the most rewarding industries in the world. And we have a company, and we have owners who are pioneering this. And what they're bringing here together is something special. This is not just another company. This is not just another coin. Our goal is to be the first cryptocurrency in the world to go mainstream. We have people in this audience from Australia, from Thailand, from Nigeria, from all over the world. Think about it. Any other industry that you join, you don't get equal opportunity. James's presentation was amazing in showing what we're trying to bring out into the field. And we travel all over the world. We help, we educate people. But as Mateusz said, at the core of all this is trust. When we joined this business, we had to trust in Michael, Terry, and the team. It was just a vision. But what we've seen over the past 19 months is that vision being step by step being given to us. And now we stand here today in the biggest moments of all our lives. Because people said we wouldn't do it. People said we would never get to the O2. People said last week it still won't happen. But the news is we are here today to celebrate history. And as Mateusz said, this is just the beginning. So with that, I want to thank you all for coming here and have a great year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.